All right, we're going. Yes, welcome to Star Trek, kind of, except we've done it again. Stars had not watched Section 31, and we've literally just this second watched Section 31. How we feeling, Stars?
I have notes.
No, can I just remind me of something you said before we started this? You said, I hope I'm going to find something good in this. I reckon there will be something. Everyone was calling it utter trash, but I feel like I can always find some good in this.
He pre-rated this 3 out of 10. By the way,
didn't I? So you know what? Just before, I haven't been reading the chat at all throughout, so I'm kind of curious to see what everyone is saying here. So what's wrong with you people? We could be playing Mass Effect. That is true.
That is true.
Everyone's now done with how he watched this movie. Correct. You
read that. Okay, go for the review's sake.
I did the smart thing and drank a lot of alcohol during.
Yeah, I've had a couple. We said to Stars for ages, you need to watch it because he hadn't watched it, and I just wanted to see the reaction on his face at certain points.
Overtired's line here, the existence of subtitles implies the existence of DOM titles. That's a way funnier line than anything else on this movie.
Absolutely, yeah. So yeah, you said you hadn't watched it, and I was like, there were parts of this film that got you, which I am going to be clipping for reactions at some point. Stars, are you a bad bitch?
No. Because guess what? I'm all for... Actually, you know what? I actually have a... you know what?
Give him a minute to process what's happened. Okay, I will.
No, I have notes.
You go, because I've watched it several times. Auto's watched it once before. I feel like Auto's... We've said our bit on the other review. We have another review of this we did with a genuine Irish person.
This is so much worse than I remember it being. Like, I thought it was just a nothing burger. This is so bad. So much worse than I remember.
It starts off and you think, actually, maybe there's something here, and no, it just descends into...
Overtired says everything is backwards on the universe, so vomiting is eating for them. Now I can only think of that South Park episode where they have to shove food up their butts.
The Martha Stewart one.
Poop out of their mouth. It's way better for you. And it's just like, no, it's too creepy. We're not doing this anymore. That's a pretty apt or a metaphor for this movie. Still reading these comments.
Thankfully, thank you everyone.
You keep on going.
No, thank you everyone in chat that was participating. You guys were invaluable to keep our morale up. Auto, how are you feeling after that? Auto has fallen asleep.
I'm really tired. I drank a lot, and the movie sucked. So
you do like to binge.
I'm just here to hear Star's thoughts, and then I'm going to go take a nap. That's.
You know what? Overtired's also right. The silver lining of this movie is that it settles the debate of worst Trek film. It also officially breaks the curse, because you know how everyone always said the Star Trek movies were every odd one is bad and the good ones. Well, I also believe Search for Spock is great.
Motion picture,
freaking the motion picture is okay. I can't remember what I gave the rating for it is. I think Generations is fine actually. I like Insurrection a lot. Nemesis was trash, so that officially broke the curse. Into Darkness further broke the curse. Beyond is amazing, and this, as the 14th Star Trek movie, breaks over its knee like Bane with Batman. Bought 10 bonds. I should hope so. Like, I'm gonna call. You said 5. Sorry, I'm upping it.
So, just a context for people watching the review, we've been watching some James Bonds, and we said to Stars, we're not watching any more until you've watched Section 31. Also said that, and he said, 5 more, 5 more.
Look, you can heap the blame on me. I'm doing this for Idol, all right? Because he's the one that requested it.
Don't bring me into this.
This is a Christmas present to Idol, really. This is really
I'm sorry. How many times have you watched this Idol?
Unfortunately, 4 times. This is the 4th time.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. So this is on you, not on me.
Okay, fine. This is the last time I'm hoping I've ever watched this. So the first time was to watch it.
Stars. Stars says he has notes. I have no notes.
No,
I assume
don't
you don't
notes.
have notes.
No. We've said if you want to watch mine and Otto's opinions, we have the other review as well, which is also on the channel.
Okay. Yeah, so I wasn't gonna keep a text pad of notes, but then
you started watching
stuff started to happen. Yes. So I'm just gonna give you them completely unedited as I've written.
I'm hoping it's just like what the fuck 45 times.
No, I'm incapable of. What is it that Riker says? I'm incapable of level incompetence.
Oh.
LaForge.
So, yeah. All right. In order, this is in chronological order. This is my live blog of the movie, if you like. Virgil the Space Twink is cute.
Okay. No,
I
that's
think
fine.
he's cute.
I think we said something like that. That would have been a better character if his like other half had been there and they were just bickering the whole time. That would have been like
Yes,
cool,
I
like,
actually would actually be way down for that. Yeah.
The what they call the Balar
Black and white.
The
The beta, whatever they are. Yeah, he's cute.
God, you really write notes about that like 83rd most important character of the movie? Come on.
It's literally the first thing I had to comment about. Don't worry, there's another 40 lines to go. And you'll see that they get progressively more annoyed as they go.
His name is Virgil, and he has more lines than the Delton.
Oh, I'm not surprised. The edible eyeballs were very silly.
Mm-hmm.
That did absolutely nothing. That rewind was absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Ocean's 11 style.
Sane is just garbage.
We actually got less spinny camera than I remember.
It's all kind of localized into like the first quarter of the movie. Delton's sexy time charm.
They said it twice.
Yeah. And that plus a load of other stuff in that first comment led me to have the line, "Far too many sexy sex jokes." And I'm gonna just expand this out to say that this is a child's idea of what makes a dark and edgy script.
Yeah.
A child thinks that a mature piece of media is about sex and violence. It is explicitly not. And it only marks you out as more immature and puerile for having it because you just delight in saying it like a child.
Idle. Who's the writer on this? Is it
literally just looking up as you speak? We mentioned this last time. And the other is Bo Young Kim and Erica Lippolt, who are a writing duo who have done 4 episodes of Discovery. So they did Into the Forest I Go, The Sound of Thunder, Through the Valley of Shadows, and People of Earth, which I believe is a season 3 episode. They also did the short.
Didn't they get taken off the show because they were toxic as fuck?
I don't know that. They were announced as future showrunners for the series, but obviously it was reworked into the film.
And they got taken off.
Nothing on Memory Alpha about that, but yeah, they didn't go any further than those episodes. They did those 4 as a main writing duo.
Because someone else took over seasons 3, 4, and 5.
I'll do some investigating. You carry on.
Why didn't we get a Fifth Element opera fight sequence? I legitimately am robbed. And it ties into like a few things here. So The Dark Knight has done irreparable damage to screenwriters everywhere. Everyone wants to do The Dark Knight to the point where it is now impossible to make The Dark Knight because everyone has seen it and it's ruined their capacity to write protagonists and characters. This movie is the product of people who write their screenplays to be music videos.
Well, actually, funny you say that. Apparently, they were both uncredited writers on K-pop Demon Hunters, but this is IMDb. I don't know if that's going to be accurate information. I'll do some more digging.
Everything is far too over-designed and like busy. There's no simplicity of design going on. Quasi's reaction to Melee's death is underplayed, despite it being meant to be a decent character moment. So we have the ability to manually do the next phase how many years before that episode takes place. The phase fight could have been more interesting with more phasing in and out of phase with one another. Like that entire fight scene, we just felt really, really boring. Melee being killed has no weight or impact. You don't remember who she is or what she's about. There is such a thing as too many scenes of characters walking around dramatically in long coats.
That's good. I like that.
She cost us melee. Good lord, that line read. I feel like there were a million bad line reads after that, so maybe the impact has been lessened, but that one might have to be a clip we get. This one I like. Get your fucking finger out of that man's nose.
Oh yeah,
dude, that was such a Three Stooges moment.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was meant to be intimidating, but it was not.
It was not, no. Okay, in terms of the direction, I add this to say about it. I can't detect intent behind half of these directorial choices. I genuinely don't know why they were made. Like, remember, I'm going to point to a specific moment. Do you remember when we were watching A Quality of Mercy, the Strange New World Season 1 Ender? That fucking amazing episode.
Mm-hmm.
And I pointed out that one of the things I didn't like about it was that handheld camera shot of Pike when he's walking through the sickbay. And I was like, it didn't quite land for me.
See, I did like that one. But
but the thing was, even though I didn't like it, I at least understood what the directorial intent was. It was meant to show him kind of like disassociating and like
disoriented,
not being. Yeah, exactly. And I was like, it didn't quite work for me, but I could at least understand the directorial intent behind it. So I don't think I knocked the episode too harshly for that. It was just a case of it's not what I would have done. It didn't work for me personally, like a purely subjective thing. This, I actually cannot work out what the intent was. I actually do not know what the point of half of the camera movements and choices and shit were.
It's the rule of cool stars, you won't understand. Bo Yeon Kim and Erica Lippold exited the Star Trek universe for greener pastures and Netflix to become showrunners of Sweet Tooth, which is a series that ran. I don't know how long it ran for.
I'll be sure to never watch that.
Yeah. Let's see. Mecha Boom Boom made me genuinely upset.
Yes.
This doesn't tangibly feel like a JoJo who went through the character development she went through in Discovery seasons 1 to 3.
No.
And it's like I know that she was a controversial character, and a lot of people didn't like vibe with her because she was too grinny, laughable, like ridiculously over the top. I would have preferred Prime JoJo. Guess what? I understand that criticism. I think she's an interesting character. She's an okay character, I think, on her own right. But this is an absolute degradation and bastardization of that character. Like it feels like it was like an alternate version of her. That was just plain worse. Section 31 is a place for officers who bend the rules and never quite break them. Since fucking when?
I thought that was called Deep Space Nine.
When? Yeah. We were your friends. Since when? Like, you people do not like each other. I don't believe you. For a team of hardened Section 31 officers, they are incredibly inefficient and don't actually get any kills off. Can you name a single person who actually dies here?
Well,
intentionally.
No, yeah, the mech suit guy and then
doesn't count.
Or whatever the Delta.
Yeah, Dadano
they both
died for an explosion.
But they're on the team.
Melody didn't die to a Section 31 officer. She died.
I know.
To
I'm just saying. I'm just.
Yeah.
I'd like to elaborate.
Melody died.
Boo Yeon Kim and the other one didn't actually go to become showrunners of Sweet Tooth. They actually just wrote 3 episodes of them, so they didn't go on to greener pastures.
Not good enough. Not good enough.
Anyway,
not good enough. Because like Melee gets killed by like the guy in the face suit. Dadano dies in the explosion. The only person who actually gets killed by a Section 31 officer in the entirety of this thing is San getting killed by JoJo. Otherwise, they get no confirmed kills.
Yeah.
Everyone else either just dies by accident or kills themselves. Let's see. The music is trying desperately to convince you this is something you should care about, despite having put absolutely no work into any aspect of it. The fight on the weird cargo hover train was reminiscent of Resident Evil 6, which is not something I should ever say about anything ever. I feel like it should have had an epilepsy warning because of the incredibly disorienting flashes of light that actively detracted from the fight scene. And I'm glad that you brought up the Princess Bride in thing, because my exact note is, are we really doing iocane powder bullshit? That was explicitly a ridiculous joke. Why are continually bringing back the God's End joke as if it's funny? Why did that deserve to be brought back multiple times?
One question. Just a quick one.
Yes.
No, that was me paraphrasing Zeph.
Yeah.
That funny moment that happened.
That memorable character.
Yeah, that made us all laugh hilariously.
Yeah. Why are we spending so much time in drab and boring environments? We could be somewhere pretty and nice.
Everything was kind of like a brown melange. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we
With
were
flames.
always in like dark and industrial.
No, you don't get it, guys.
Like,
They're on the edge of the frontier. They're in the dark places, the places where people wouldn't go.
yeah, but I've watched enough like James Bond movies to know that you can at least make those places look pretty and nice.
Yeah, you can wear a nice
I do
tuxedo.
remember oak leaves on the alien planet. They had oak trees, so there you go.
Yeah. I remember being excited for Rachel Garrett to be in something.
Oh, she's so. Hold on, let's pause here. Idol, I would like you to defend your interest in Rachel Garrett, because I think she's absolute dog water in this.
I like
There's nothing to defend in this.
I like the idea of a young Rachel Garrett going into a shadowy organization and using that experience to become a starship captain. I think that has legs as a storyline. I think how they did it here is not, because it's not been given any kind of sort of like development. Instead of she's sort of been at the butt of jokes, the butt of a mole conspiracy point, and then at some reason they just decided maybe she should just be insane for like the last half of the show. And then
when I think about yesterday's Enterprise and her, the one thing that sticks in my mind is her in sickbay having to be restrained because she wants so badly to go out to make a difference, to help her crew.
She's kind of a proto-Janeway.
This episode, the one thing that sticks in my mind is chaos is my friends with benefits. They couldn't be more polar opposite characters.
Yep.
Hello, Coclud in chat.
They happen to have the same name, and that's it.
Yes, Coclud says, not been on your channel before. Well done for trying Section 31 again. Terrible. You're right, yes.
we got some good reviews, but this is going to be rough. I apologize.
Yeah, rough. Yeah, you remember the introduction to him in DS9 with Sloane? That's well. I forget what that episode is called, but what is it? What's the name of the actor who plays Sloane? He's excellent.
Something. Yeah, I know who you mean.
Is it Liam Harris?
Oh yeah, he's in everything. He's in Shawshank and all sorts of things.
Oh, that's right. Yes, yeah, he's great. That's when
he's very good.
Yeah. I've been doing a Picard watch through, and they've talking about the Zartvash. Well, have the same problem.
William Sadler, great actor.
Yes.
Sadler, yeah.
Great actor.
Who's William something?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, Discord. There we
go. Back to my notes. Oh, you'll like this one. You'll like this one, guys. Especially you, Auto. You know how people who hate New Trek say that it shits all over New Trek and disrespects its guiding principles, that it devalues the name? This is the point at which I might actually agree with them. Every other show, every other creative endeavor they've done, I can at least find some value in it. This is the point at which I go, no, this is an active devaluation of the Star Trek name. This does not deserve to hold the name.
Wait,
you see what why we have to do this?
Stars, are you saying that this isn't, quote, real Star Trek? Is that what you're saying?
I am in fact actually saying this is real Star Trek.
We've done a lot of talking about Discovery at this point, and we've been very like pro Discovery and things like that. And this is this is where the you see, Stars,
I will fight for Discovery a lot.
Do you kind of get an inkling of why I had to get you to watch this? Do you kind of get a I'm sorry. I am genuinely sorry.
I thought you cared for me. I thought you cared for me on an emotional level.
But in a way, I'm elevating the rest of Star Trek for you. Up the long ladder. Art. Sub Rosa, which we're watching tomorrow. Amazing.
Oh my god.
I'm going to give that a 7. I'm going to give it a 7 next to this.
Oh, no, we're not. Okay. I'm going to bring up a point that just kind of epitomizes everything that's wrong about this. So, in fact, I'm going to set up the sequence of events so that you remember. We have this, they set up as like a neutron bomb, right? This is that kills quadrillions of people.
Yeah, like the Omega Particle.
It's like
Remember
the
that?
ultimate doomsday button. Yeah, the ultimate doomsday button.
Like the doll in the cargo hold, equally powerful.
Yes.
Fuck with Dream Tech.
And so when they actively set it off, they choose to set it off, and then they fly into the ion convergence that will allow them to go back to the mirror universe. And at no point do they qualify what they're doing and why. So there's like a few different ways that this could have played out, right? Because neither of these people are scientists. So there's a few ways that this could have played out according to the way I'm thinking about it. Either you didn't get it into the event horizon of the ion convergence, and you let this massive explosion blow back into the prime universe and kill quadrillions of people.
Mm-hmm. That's why they call it the Lost Era.
You fly this thing into the event horizon of the ion convergence, and it causes a massive chain reaction that makes it worse. You don't know that it doesn't do that. Alternatively, you fly it all the way through, you get it into the mirror universe, and now you're okay with bombing the mirror universe to shit?
No, you don't get it.
Why are we okay with massacring those people?
They're Section 31. They're on the edges.
Universe.
They're on the edges, and it's on the fringe, except Rachel Garrett. But she's fine with it. Sorry.
I'm familiar with the word ion. I don't know what the rest you said. I wasn't paying attention. So.
Well, that's fine. But instead, we get the fourth outcome, which is it's really handy that this quadrillions of people killing neutron bomb can close an ion convergence without any negative consequences or loss of life.
You know, what's happened to you, Stars? Because you used to call out MacGuffins as bullshit when they happen. Now you're actually giving credence to this ion bullshit as though it was any part of the plot. They had this mega bomb that kept rolling around on the floor for 25 minutes, activated itself, and was equally powerful as a doll. Like, what? It's a MacGuffin. It's all a MacGuffin. Why don't you just call it what it is, Stars?
It is a MacGuffin.
I remember when Doomsday devices that are essential to the plot teleported you to an amazing realm that we could fulfill your Christmas fantasies with your imaginary children. What happened to that Star Trek, eh?
That was real Star Trek, damn it.
Yeah, active onto the brand. You're not wrong. All right. 3 of your Earth weeks later.
Oh my god! I'm so glad you brought that up. That's so shit.
Wait, hold on. If we're going chronologically, you skipped the line "Chaos is my friends with benefits." So
I'm trying to forget that it exists. I'm trying to.
Your thoughts.
It's such a bad bit.
I think it's trash. I think it. Okay. You know what? I'm going to be completely honest with you here, right? Okay.
And you haven't.
I write a lot on on Archive of Our Own AO3. I write fanfic. I have read so many teenagers trying so hard to be deep and witty and edgy. And I know that they're teenagers. You can tell it. Like, when you've been in a fandom as long as I have, you can really tell an age group of someone that you're interacting with.
Call me
when
out,
you're
Stars.
talking with them. Well, yes. We have to like an actual fucking conversation with you. You can tell how old someone is by what they write a lot of the time. It's very rare that you will be unable to tell the general age group of the someone that you're interacting with. This was written by children.
Actually, I never found
and like, they're like 30s or 40s. They are of the exact same breed as like Benjamin Percy, and anyone who knows me as a person knows that I hate that man with every fiber of my being. So I hate this is. You know how, like, fucking you put a little black mark, like, to indicate that someone's got the plague or whatever? Just put that on them. I don't want them anywhere near it. Just quarantine them.
I have to say, you just uncovered my one positive with this movie is that it doesn't involve children. So I've got to give it
this is true.
So a child does die in the course of it. You know, like Giorgio's brother. You know, whatever. That memorable character who doesn't get a name.
The tiny child at the beginning did die a quite horrible death, vomiting up his own blood. See, yeah.
And my last 2 points were girl bossification can go die. I am tired of the phenomenon of girl boss. Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss, go fuck yourself. I'm tired of it.
I actually don't know what any of those words mean, but I'm 10 years older than you, so
I remember the word ion.
Group. Yeah, I'll talk more about ion purchases. That you'll understand.
Thank you.
And my final line I can't wait to never hear from any of these characters ever again.
Yeah.
Ever. Oh, there's one last note, actually. Quasi was easily my favorite character by Country Mile.
See?
Yes. The first time we watched this, I picked him for my best of, because even though all he does is really joke, about a third of his jokes are like they land. They're like, okay, this didn't affect.
They all laugh out loud funny, but at least go, oh, this is, especially compared to so much of the other humor. And I feel like his actor is actively trying. He actually has characterization notes. Yes, I would not mind seeing more of Quasi. Quasi, cool. Like, I think like he's a cool character. Trapped in an interminable fucking movie. Absolutely interminable. Those are all my notes, and I have a Schiller rating.
Wow. I don't know where else to go with this, really.
Bro, let's get out of here. Best worst. Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Let's hit some triggers.
The best advice I can give you is to just be yourself.
You're the worst thing that ever happened to Zek. You're the worst thing that ever happened to me.
Actually, that's the second best piece of advice.
In fact, you're the worst thing that ever happened to the entire Ferengi Alliance. No. Just stop saying that.
And just for good measure.
Your superiors don't think we can flush a toilet without one of you to assist us.
Yeah, that's the writer's voice.
God, I can't believe I want to watch Enterprise Season 1 now.
Shelpod 1's great. Anyway, go on. Stars, best and worst.
Well, 5-minute scene when I had to save this movie, I'd add a 5-minute scene at the beginning where all the characters die. And then Quasi goes
an hour and a half of
silence
so you can reflect on the good Star Trek.
Yeah, exactly. You get a Philip Glass concert. What more could you possibly want? Right, best and worst. Fuck me. Best is easily Quasi. Quasi, I think, is an interesting character. If this were a TV show, I would consistently probably like rate him as like the one who he turns up, he says his lines, he tries his best. There are multiple other line reads from other characters that were like limp or lame. Nice, thank you. I still say they should get progressively smaller. He turns up, he says his lines good. The lines themselves are not all that good, but he tries. He is like the character who most feels like he belongs in a Star Trek property. Everyone else is massively out of place, but he feels like he could exist in the same realm. He's not on the same level, obviously. He doesn't have anywhere near the same material as like Odo or Martia. Like, there are other characters that this character feels like he could exist in the same sphere as, you know?
So he needs to go to the Changelings recuperation group and say, hello, my name is Quasi and I am a changeling.
He deserves to be rehabilitated. Worst, everything else.
Yeah. I think I'll accept that as an answer. Like, where do you start?
The worst is the absence of Virgil the Space Twink.
Yeah.
He was cute.
He could have replaced Fuzz.
Like
I'm surprised you haven't mentioned the atrocious Irish accent on Fuzz.
Yeah, go in on that for us, because we've already done that.
We've done that on the other review. The Vulcan!
Yeah, I need to look something up, actually. I'm curious. Star Trek.
Yeah, so for context, we watched this with Kev, a friend of ours, an actual Irishman, who said this guy needs to be like banned from entering Ireland for the crimes against the state.
Fired into the sun.
Yes.
Anyway,
let's not go into it.
Cast a fucking Irishman. An Irishman. There are so many good Irish actors who could play this role.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
People almost universally rejoiced when they cast Martin Quinn as Scotty in Strange New Worlds, because finally, like a quote real Irishman, and people love Jimmy Doohan. Like, that's not the issue. It's just that it's nice to have accurate representation.
Yeah, accurate representation.
Yeah.
Nearer of a time,
they should have cast a real Delton as Mela or whatever the fuck her name is.
You know what? I really feel annoyed just because fucking. I was like, a Delton, that'd be cool, and she's dead.
Yeah, she's dead. Yeah, straight away. And they even play her as just like, I didn't mind the fake out when you think, oh, she's going to do her lovey-dovey thing again. So no, she just kicks him in the face. I thought, well, okay, kind of showing her prowess there, but then they just kill her straight away. So it's like, fine.
Yeah. And then she's never spoken about after that.
Oh no, Mel's dead. Anyway, on with the plot.
Yeah.
She cost us Mel.
You know what? You know what? Fucking my crimes against the South Africans. Guess what? That's
Wait,
my
you have crimes
recompense.
now? Is this the
Well,
deep hidden-
my comments earlier. That's for inflicting Elon Musk on us. There you
Okay.
go.
Okay. Let's just cap this off there. Thank you.
All right. What's your worst moment?
I think
My worst moment was the rest of the movie.
I think he's sort of talking about the lower half of the planet. Okay, I think we definitely do need a.
I can show you my rating card.
Hang on.
Schiller rating 3.
Hang on.
What's with
Associational
you and
rating
your
norm minus
triggers?
3. That's much too low a rating.
It's
He
not
can't help
accustomed to seeing
himself.
an unsatisfactory rating on a member of my crew.
What?
All right. 2/3 of the best worst was just skipped over in service of your trigger fingers. So.
Oh, you've got some. I thought we've done ours. Are you going to do one?
Have yours not changed in your fourth viewing? I've changed a little bit. All right.
I can't remember mine, honestly. It's all bad.
My best is different because I said quasi the first time. He's actually okay.
Yeah.
My new best is the fact that they killed the Delton and the tech suit guy in the first half of the episode because they would have butchered those characters the same as they ruined all.
Oh,
the other
easily,
ones.
yeah, absolutely.
So I'm glad that they were just dead as soon as possible. They all should have died.
Put them out of their
ASAP.
misery.
That would have been a much better movie. My worst, despite me hating this episode much more on rewatch, my worst remains. Why did they beam down 100,000 fucking people to salute her and then beam back to the ship? Why didn't they just beam her up, salute her up there? That's such a waste of energy. God, I hate that.
You're a stalwart for efficiency, really, aren't you?
Yeah, in the mirror universe, of all
Yeah.
places. Like I don't know, I think I had to say, like, that entire opening sequence in the mirror universe. Like, I get what they're trying to do, but it feels like such a fucking.
And they're talking in such
Like,
respect voices.
Yeah, no, fucking enunciate.
What was the point in the
Enunciate.
film?
Why is she British?
What? Fuck knows. What was the point in the film, Stars, where you realised, oh no, this actually is a piece of trash? What was the point where you suddenly just went, oh no? Because at one point you were hopeful that this would just be like a normal film, that we were just being harsh.
It was Delton's sexy time charm. That
Wow.
was the
Okay.
instant.
So pretty early.
That was early. It was early.
The first sexy time or the second sexy time?
Oh, the first. The instant that said, no, gone. Done. Like, the instant the word sexy time leave a Star Trek character's mouth and it's not lower decks, I'm out. I'm
Or
done.
Riker.
No.
No,
No.
even Riker would. Dude, Riker
No.
is a suave guy. He would not
true.
use the phrase.
Riker
sexy
actually
time.
has class.
That's very
Like,
true. All right, I'll try and redo my best worst. I think my best moment is the nice VFX for the space battle. My worst moment is going to be Sans very luxurious inside of his spaceship that just has all these curves and angles and looks like it's been designed by a sports car designer.
No
and
crew.
It's no crew and is on a mission of vengeance, but it looks cool. That's probably. There are probably worse moments. I probably had worse moments last time, which is the entire fucking film. Yeah.
Right, now we can do the rating.
You can do your
code.
Schiller rating. Stars, I'm going to tell you what our previous Schiller rating was. The previous Schiller rating
okay, I want to know.
was exploding nuclear-powered dolls made of fondant. Probably should have been recalled. Why were they made of fondant, Auto?
Because of the hair, it was like bright blue.
Maybe. We had a joke for it. I can't remember.
I don't
We'll have to
remember.
go
I don't
back.
care. We
I'm
had
going
a
to be able
really
to watch
funny
that now.
fondant
I'm
joke.
going to get to watch your watch along.
Oh,
That'd
you
be great.
can. I think it's just the review this up. I'll
We
dig
had a
it.
big-
I think I've still got the watch
We had a
along. I'll
big
dig it out.
fondant tie-in that tickled us. All right, what's your Schiller rating, Stars?
I had 3. I think I'm going to set the sandal on the last one. My first one was absolutely dog shit Irish accents out of 10. My second one was Dada No More's out of 10.
God, no.
My third one, Dada No.
Thanks, guys.
And then the section 31 to fill the Nile.
Stream sponsored by Gal Gadot.
So, gentlemen, how many dead deaths posed in semaphore, spelling "I'm glad I'm no longer in this movie" out of 10?
So dead deaths posed in semaphore.
No, dead deaths posed in semaphore, spelling "I'm glad I'm no longer in this movie" out of 10.
Dead Zephs posed in semaphore saying, I'm glad I'm no longer in this movie.
All right. I would like to say for the record, my favorite Schiller rating out of our 110-ish is fairly heavy chests in the battle. I thought that was actually the funniest one by far. In its simplicity, it is brilliant. Fairly heavy chests.
I still don't think I've ever topped Illusions of a Horse Named Tango.
Yeah.
I still think that's the best work.
Too wordy. Fairly heavy chest says it all.
Yeah, I'm just sort of looking through them there. What's this one?
All right, Idol.
There's just a rhetoric charm to Illusions.
I do like the episodes that Gene Roddenberry swears
Idol.
he had nothing to do with,
Idol.
despite having his fingerprints all over it.
Idol.
I'm still a 0.
Idol.
Yes.
Still?
I'm still a 0. I will...
Hold on. Wait, Idol.
It hasn't gone down.
Look at the camera.
Oh, sorry, hello.
Focus on the camera. 0 what out of 10? Don't look at the spreadsheet. 0 what? No, don't look.
Look at the translation.
All right.
0 what? No cheating this time. Come on.
Okay. 0 dead Zephs. Oh, fuck.
Posing
in Semaphore saying, I wish I wasn't in this film. A 0.
Close enough.
Close enough. Okay.
Yeah. It's still terrible. I still refuse to go minus scores because I feel like just in my own rating I won't do that. But I will not object to anyone else wanting to go minus scores because this is. As Future says, don't wait for the spreadsheet. Answer me now. Yeah, 0. It's still 0. It's a trash film. It is a trash piece of Star Trek. I don't think I've rated anything else 0. Maybe Code of Honor and Justice. Maybe I'll double check if I've done any other series. Yeah, Justice. Lonely Among Us got 0.5 from me. Oh, Code of Honor I gave a 1, so this is worse than Code of Honor. Frank gave it a 2. Anyway, Auto.
Are you sure you didn't mean number 2?
Yes, he gave it a big old shit. Auto, go on. Are you going up?
Yeah, you tell that turn to his boss.
Are you giving it more than a 0?
You know, I used to respect the conventions of the rating system, like the 0 to 10. In Star Trek, I've never broken it because they respect the material, therefore I respect the system. This movie obviously doesn't respect the material. It is so much worse than a 0 on. I felt like clawing my fucking eyeballs out. I'm giving this, although I believe they could actually go worse because you were right that what's his name, Quasi was decent, right? And some of the ship effects were okay. Therefore, it's possible technically to be a worse movie. So I'm rating this negative infinity plus 1. So I'm leaving 1 point of room down there.
That's not going to work on my spreadsheet. I need a non-theoretical number.
Mech suits.
I'll put it's minus 999,000.
That are glad to be out of this movie out of 10.
All right.
Put in whatever you want. I'm saying negative infinity plus 1. Plus 1.
All right, 999,008.
Okay, that's fine.
Spreadsheets don't work in non-tangible numbers. I need to be in Euclidean
Balls
universe.
in your court, buddy.
Go on, Stars.
Yeah. This is the
important
guy who's made
one.
his name on rating things negative. It's your turn.
Yeah, no, I was the one who broke the convention first, so I actually have precedent here. What did I put a Code of Honor? Minus 4?
Negative 5.
I think something like
negative
that. Let me just double check.
I'm curious.
DS9. That's DS9.
Negative 5.
That's Taz. Hang on, it should be here.
Negative
Code
5.
of Honor. You gave it
Negative
minus 5. Yeah, there you go.
Minus 5.
Auto was right.
Right.
Wow.
What are the odds?
Yeah.
Sorry, Otto. Trust, but verify.
It's
I'm the tier guy. It's the only thing I'm here for.
You have one job on this stupid ship. It's stupid, but I'm gonna do it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to give this.
What was Quasi's job? Be the shapeshifter.
To be the best character. I'm gonna have to give this minus 10 dead Zephs posed in Semaphore, spelling I'm glad I'm no longer in this movie out of 10.
Wow.
I talked about how Code of Honor did active damage to the Star Trek brand. I feel like this also does active damage to the Star Trek brand because it validates every single complaint that people have made in good or bad faith about New Trek.
Yeah.
This is exactly what everyone says bad New Trek is, actually. Like, what people who don't like Discovery see this is what that looks like to me.
Yeah.
And I feel so sorry that that's what New Trek looks to them. I'm so sorry for them. This was an active waste of everyone's time. These actors should have been paid more than they were paid. They should have been paid more. There was nothing they could have done with this material. If they gave bad line reads. No, if they get, I am gonna absolutely go up to bat and say that he was told to do that by the director. I bet you.
Okay.
Director or scriptwriter both said it. I bet you.
Okay. I am on IMDb, and I'm looking at the reviews, and so these are some of the 10. Some people have rated this a 10 out of 10. Okay.
No, they're trolls. They're reverse trolls.
So I didn't love the directing, but they set up some really good characters in the movie. Philippa Georgiou's fantastic. Movie sets up a possible series. What's this one? Finally! Oh, I like this one. Finally, a worthwhile Star Trek movie. Haven't watched anything like this in a while. It's sci-fi. It's space. It's Star Trek. And apparently it provokes the anti-woke crowd. But let's look past that stupid stuff and just focus on the movie. It's actually good. Great acting, great scenes, and mostly it has a large budget, so space doesn't feel B. Okay, anyway, what else we've got? It was a fun space adventure.
I'll say my second worst, actually. This time around, I was really annoyed by Michelle Yeoh. Her line reads, especially in the first half or so, were just bad. Every single one, it was boss bitch type stuff. It was every single fucking line was terrible. And I've seen her in a lot of stuff. She's great in a lot of stuff. She's earned a reputation. She's earned her Emmys. This was dog water. And
Everything,
I know
everywhere,
that
all at once is amazing.
She wanted to be involved in this, like, actively. I don't know why, but she did not give her best. It's just this character. For whatever reason, she thinks this character has to be this way. It's bad. It's real bad. And Georgiou is one of my favorite parts about Prime Georgiou, especially. It's one of my favorite parts of Discovery. This was so bad from her. These line reads. So,
yeah, it's an active detriment in every way.
What the fuck? Okay.
I can't pin down whose fault everything is. Like, it feels like it was just a failure on every part.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, maybe the actors could have given a better performance, but it wouldn't have saved the script. Maybe the script writers could have delivered a better script, but it wouldn't have helped the actors or the direction. Maybe the director could have done more, but it wouldn't have helped with a fundamentally fucked premise. Like, this needed a top to bottom rewrite. And the problem is I can see how you would make this work. I can see
in the
how
redemption
you would make
phase.
this work.
You're okay there, Auto? He's gone.
I destroyed him. I've ruined him.
Please continue.
Okay. Oh no, I've ruined him. Like, I think you could make this work. You would need a top to bottom rewrite. If you brought this script to me now, I would actively ask, why have you brought me an AI script? We're going to go through this. I'm going to show you how to write an actual screenplay.
Wow.
It's just a fundamental failure on every part. Even like I don't usually take a
He's
like in the
broken.
corner.
He's gone.
Yeah. Oh no, I ruined it. Like, it's actively everything I hate about modern television. It's written so that, like, you can be watching on your phone and not paying attention. Plot points are introduced and then summarily dropped. Characters don't matter. There's no emotional weight to anything. It's given a shitty fucking classic quote at the very beginning of the movie to make you think it's deep when it's evidently not. Yeah, fucking...
So another 10 out of 10 review. I found this movie quite enjoyable. All these critics with their fancy degrees and pretentious pronouncements seem to think their opinions are gospel. Newsflash.
All right, that's obviously a troll. Come on.
I did find a few trolly ones in here. I hope they will continue but stop calling it Star Trek so the hardcore fans won't be disappointed. I actually agree with that one. But I don't want them to continue.
All right. Speaking of trolley, if you had this in Code of Honor strapped to the train tracks, which way would you have the trolley run over? Which one?
I would say I would kill this in an instant. This needs to die.
Yeah, Code of Honor, at least if you strip out everything, we just have all the scenes with just Picard talking, at least you have Patrick Stewart talking and it is reasonably something. Yeah, there are. Oh, hang on. There are only like 5 10 out of 10 reviews, and then it starts to get worse. I'm going to go to the.
I didn't even talk about how shit the pacing is. Oh my god.
Yeah.
This movie's an hour and a half, and it tends to luxuriate in fucking shitty fight scenes rather than like handling any kind of emotional exposition or character development. Like
this is the Atari 2600 ET game for Star Trek.
Yes, that guy. That guy knew what he was talking about.
Yeah.
Those fight scenes are so fucking pointless. Because
why is all the floor and the wall? What?
You know what it reminds me of?
That's the most coherent review yet.
This reminds me of like how much I actually really enjoyed season 2 of Discovery.
Yeah.
And even a minor character like Leland was so much better written and acted and directed than anyone in this movie.
Yeah.
Like he was actually a bastard and a minor thing who doesn't matter to anyone. But I think about it and I go, yeah, that was a decent concept executed semi well. I enjoyed the fight scene with him and Nan and Giorgio. The silliest it got was the yum bit. Like that
yum.
This makes fucking yum look like fucking high art by comparison.
Dude, Leland T. Lynch was a better character than anybody in this movie. Are you kidding me?
Not wrong. Not
All
wrong.
right. All right, we'll wrap this up with the title of one of the reviews from the bottom end of the IMDb rating, and it just says, "I expected nothing, yet I was still disappointed."
They delivered less.
Delivered less, yes. We will never review Section 31 again. I will apologise, Stars. I'm glad you watched it.
You owe me.
I do owe you. I do owe you big for this because I just wanted to have this moment because in your head there was something redeemable about this. You thought you could find something good, and I just wanted to prove that there wasn't. But on the plus side,
I just want to take Quasi into my arms and like harbor him and be like, no, they can't hurt you anymore. I'll protect you. I feel bad for that actor, man. He was trying.
You knew what he's signing up for. He read the script. He could have bailed out. He could have done a Genevieve Bujold. Anyway, thank you for watching. How many laughing autos out of 10 was this review for you?
How many laughing autos and this dog? I'm afraid I don't know that one.
We'll be keep an eye on the channel and the Discord and all that. We'll be back tomorrow with some Sub Rosa.
We'll be back tomorrow for a 10 out of 10 Sub Rosa review.
Oh, I can't wait to read my grandmother's erotic journal. Oh, well, there we are. Anyway. Bye, bye. We'll see you later. Ta-ra.
It's all set.
What's all set?
I got Hooker lined up with a dude who's going to give him the deal of a lifetime in a new Porsche.
A Porsche?
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe you should wait. You might get a better deal through the state.
Yeah?
Yeah, we just did some story on a guy who's selling stolen Porsches off a lot on Main. Real sleazy character.
What's his name?
Delvin, Kelvin,
Melvin?
Melvin?